It was May 16, 2008. The sleepy town of Cabuyao in Laguna, Philippines had woken up to another ordinary day. For the people working at the RCBC branch in that town, it was going to be just another day at work. But by the time the morning sun rose, the bank would become the site of one of the most heinous crimes in the country's history. At around 7 a.m., several armed men entered the bank before it opened for the day. They tied up the employees and customers, then proceeded to execute all 10 employees, 2 women and 8 men, in an alleged robbery that turned massacre. The employees were lined up and shot execution style, and some of them were even shot while their hands were tied behind their backs. To this day, the motive behind the killings remains unclear. What made the crime so terrifying wasn't just the massacre itself, but the fact that it happened so fast and so silently that the neighbors nearby didn't even hear the gunshots. This suggests that the killers either used silencers or the guns were so far away from the houses that they couldn't hear anything. Furthermore, the robbers only made off with an insignificant amount of cash and left behind millions of pesos in the vault. This raises more questions than answers and gives credence to the theory that this was not about money, but rather a planned assassination. Police later identified the suspects, but due to conflicting testimonies and lack of evidence, nobody has been convicted for the crime. Some say it was a hit ordered by a disgruntled former employee, while others claim it was a crime of passion committed by a jealous lover. The police, however, believe that it was a case of mistaken identity. Whatever the motive, the RCBC massacre remains one of the most heinous crimes in Philippine history. It is a chilling reminder that the monsters in our world don't always hide in the shadows. Sometimes they walk in through the front door at sunrise. That was 1 minute. See you next time.